Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, ladies, gents, and subscribers. Backroads County. Really looking forward to this episode, because finally the snow or the rain we had last episode, shocking. A couple of my playthroughs, my other one too, Herman Housen's, torrential rain. So good to see a beautiful sunny day. Look at that, that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, time to clear this out. Right now, I want to get started straight up. I've been on the mod hub this morning, or I say this morning, before this episode, and I've downloaded some nice sheds and a cow barn. I might look at it later on. Just want to get my arms working. There we go. I saw a nice cow barn mod. Looks really nice. At the moment I'm going to keep it a theme to the way I've built that shed, like wooden style, country style, not necessarily brand new modern. So when the time's right, I'll be looking at purchasing that mod. And I also got some downloaded some more sheds. Same thing. It's all country style sheds, like similar style to the one I got with the workshop recently, but larger. Yeah, so some really interesting mods coming around that I'm seeing. It's looking really good. I'm keen to try the new mods. I didn't actually check to see how heavy that log was. Okay, it's medium sized, still couldn't lift it. I was going to drag these logs through, but for the time being I'm going to avoid that, because the standing trees that I haven't chopped down yet, they'll just be snagged left, right and centre. So I'll start clearing these ones once I've got everything semi-cleared. Well, then I'll probably winch a few over. I'm just going to bring this if I can, if it doesn't snag on any other tree. That's alright, I'll do that. I'll chop it up over here. I was hoping to spin this around actually. Oh well, I guess not. Okay, let's trim it up. How is everyone? Hope everyone's fine, well, happy. Hasn't this year gone fast? It really has. Just not sure how far I'm going to cut this one. I might just push this one to get an idea of where to cut it. Alright. So I can line it up against the trailer here. I might even push it over. I say might, I will push it over. I'm not too worried about these logs over here. I mean, I will get them. But right now, it's all about expanding all this area to my perimeter, to my boundary, and that way I can put some stuff down. I want to get a sheep station, sheep barn put in place over there. So that's what my mission is at the moment. That's what my goals are. Come on, turn around. Just want to push this up a bit. Probably got a little bit too close to the trailer that I wanted to, but doesn't really matter. There, that looks pretty good. Gives me a better idea of when to cut. right round about here somewhere. About there looks good. Oh, how heavy is that? That is 181, so I can pick that second piece up, which is great. Farm is starting to look a lot more neater, I've noticed it. It was hard that I didn't really notice the difference because of all the weather we had last episode. But now that it's, you know, days fined up, I can really start to see the difference that that last episode made. It was a fair bit of work to get it the way I wanted to. Come on, I'm having difficulty here getting the forks in without trying to punch through the tyres. Alright, I think I'm going to have to... I really did push it closer, too close than where I wanted it to go. Alright, I'll use my pulley. What do I press for? Yeah, I thought I pressed it. And D as far as I know, yep. And I just pull it out a bit. There we go. Is it Y? Yep. Right. Should be able to pick it up easily now. I didn't need to push it so close to the trailer, I got carried away. But right now I'm trying to go as quick as I pretty much can today. I really want to clear out this area. And I think we really have broken the back. Although it looks like, you know, there are a lot of sticks around over there, you know, we really have broken the back of clearing all that out. What's happened there? That'll do. Wow. I really made that a bit longer than I wanted to. Might be able to get away with it. Yeah. Not going to worry too much about it at this stage. Should be able to pick that up. It was only 180. It looks a lot heavier than what it actually is. So maybe put it here. Let's see if we can... Not playing ball. There we go. That's about where I wanted it to be. Right. Actually, what I'll quickly do is I'll just jump out and dart around and see if there are any logs I can just pick up straight away. That's 300. Yep, I'll grab that one. As if they don't weigh much, I might as well put them on the back end. You can probably even cut that one in half if it's... yeah. I'll do that. Right. How's that standing now? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Right. How heavy is this? 164. Just because I want to get it off the field. So I'll just start around this area here mainly. That's too heavy, so I'll leave that one. 245. I might actually use the winch to grab it. These are all pre-cut, so I can probably get away with just using the winch here. 61. What's that one there? That's... How much is this one? 195. Wow. Okay, I can pick up that one there too. That'll make it quick and easy. I will use my winch, you know. Because they're all cut. Hey Bambi, don't run, I'm going to patch you. I'll probably run too. I saw me coming straight at it. Okay, what's that, 61? Well, it's a big log, but it's only weighs 60 kilos. How big is it? Yeah, put it on the back of a small trailer, I think. Right, let's go. Right, not too worried about tightening them up at the moment. Not the ones on the back anyway. So not to worry about that. That one's 245. That's 500 and something. 320. Alright, I might just spend a bit of time chopping these up because then I won't have any issue using the winch. About here. About here. Yeah. How heavy is that one? That's 125 and that is 278. Okay, I'll take this one back, I'll bring the tractor, bring the winch, I'll get all these chopped up ones down here. I don't expect it to be a huge paying trip to the wood chip, the sawmill, because I won't say the majority are undersized, but they're definitely not the bigger ones. I managed to lap up the bigger ones last episode, but if I can get, you know, it'll be half decent by the time I've loaded it up. Well, not quite what I wanted to do, but I can work with that. You come over here. I might have to start thinking about strapping some of these down. Right. Yeah. Okay. So I just quickly tabbed over. Quicker than running across the field. Actually, yeah, I was going to get the winch happening now. So, let's go. What I might do? Is that one there? Here. This one right here. I wonder if that's been chopped. Oh, it hasn't. Okay. I'm going to have to chop that one for sure. Otherwise, it's going to get snagged right here. Oh, it has been done. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, so I'll just push them to one side, and then I'll connect them all up and winch them over to the trailer. Get that up. Way too high. Come on. Let's go. That's better. Still high enough. Oh yeah. Let's get it right down. Okay, that's touching. A little bit up. Okay, well it should be right now. It should basically grab. Okay. Looks like one of them needs to be chopped up. This big one here. That's a big one. big's that one? That one there hasn't been done either. I thought this one had been done. Alright. Right here. Oh, right, smack bang. Come on, jump. Okay, where was this one done? It's a big one. This tree alone will probably give me a couple thousand alone. Still 600. Wow. How big is it? 300. Right. Get a bit of foliage I saw off here somewhere. I'll pick this piece here up. Yes, I can. That's the last bit. I should be able to pick it up. Yeah. Just snagging on the trees, that's all. Get away from these trees. Maybe do a better job of it now. Yeah, pick it up now. There we go. Oh man, I can't wait to run over these bushes. Keep saying that, but alright, I'll have them over here pretty soon. It's actually the little pieces like this that actually hold the whole works up. Even though you can hand load them easily enough and they're easy to move, they just seem to always take the longest when they shouldn't. When you set up with all your cuts with the bigger stuff, it doesn't take too long at all to actually load them. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so I should now. How low am I now? Yeah, that should be right. Alright, I'm going to try and start barging these logs together. Look at the angle. I might actually have to go inland to straighten them up. Let's see if I can sort of squish them together this way before I can. It'll make sense in a second. I've actually got to go backwards before I can go forwards. That's not what I wanted to do. Still not playing ball, but maybe I'll go the other way now. If I wants to play that game, that's fine. I can play games as well. There we go. There we go. Right. Not butting into each other. Right. Like that. That's it. That's closest where I want to be. Right. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that was cruise control. Wrong button. Right. R. And I'm going to try my luck. I hope this doesn't crash the program. I've mentioned it before, but I usually only try 4. Why am I getting another lashing? That's too big. How big is that? 350. That should be right. Where's my line? I should have a line. Maybe I'm too far away. Try that. Yeah, I must have been too far away. Yeah, I usually try 4, but I'm going to try 5. I think actually this mod here is only limited by the pulling weight. Like if I overload it by weight, then I think it just doesn't pull, which is, you know, the most realistic thing it can do. So how many have I got now? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll grab one more, and I really hope it doesn't crash the game. So I'll wait and see. Okay, so I've got 5 there. Normally with the mod that came with the game, my luck is it usually crashes if I go more than 4. Okay, so we've got 5 here, which is good. Now keep it away from the tractor, because the trailer, I should say, obviously, because I'm going to be loading it, but right there is good enough. Right, why? So, come on, down here. It's into my arms. There we go. Haven't quite got the reach that I want, so that's why the tractor's hard up against the trailer. Come on. The farming mechanics kicking in, should be falling out by now. So there we go. Now I wonder if I can reach over. Just pull it in a bit. As good as it's going to get, I think. I'll actually put a strap on there now, otherwise, just to stop them falling off. Oh, wrong button. Alright, when I get to those last, well, I may even try this one. I might try my luck and see if I can pick up 2 at once. I don't usually do this, as I've mentioned before, but we'll see how we go. Trees in the way, vision wise. Okay, just to see how we go. I can straighten it up a bit. But I'll push it next to the other 2. I want to be able to get the forks in. Whoop, a bit too far. Right, I'll try my luck. Well, maybe, it might be lucky. Alright. I will go around the other way this time. I'm going to get some more weight at the front of the trailer. Just hope they don't jump out. Now look at that. I picked them up both together. Look at the bottom one. Oh no, I thought it moved forward, but it hadn't. Just must have been the angle. Okay. Yeah, they're both together. That's cool. Might be lucky this one, provided they don't go jumping off the trailer. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. I wouldn't have minded getting one more down flat down here, but anyway. I'll try my luck again, see if I can get two at once. Actually, more space on this side. Okay. Yeah, I can already feel them trying to move through the controls. They're trying to jump out. They're just starting to squiggle a bit. So I'll try and get them on as quick as I can before they try to pop out, jump out. See, they've already gone crooked on me. That didn't take much. Right. Am I lucky? I might be. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. It's pretty much what I figured was going to happen. Oh, well. How heavy is it? I think it's heavy. Yeah, it'd be the big one. Yep, 355. Way too heavy to lift. I want to put it on the other side, and I'm tipping it's already going to try and roll off as soon as I do it, but it's where I want it to be. Oh, come on, get away from the tyres. Come on. It's toying with me. There we go. Right. Yeah, I'm always going to try and go around the other side. If I can. How bumpy is this field? Wow. I can really feel it through the controls. Alright. That's not what I want, that's not what I want. Get out. Don't move by yourself. You see, that's the mechanics I'm talking about, when it tries to move by itself. I hope everyone saw that. And I was completely away from it, but decided to go walkies. I tried to save it, but it's really messing with me sometimes, some of these logs. Right, I better get a strap onto that real quick. Right. Okay. Well, just see a really big one over here that I want to get. I'll pick up this big one and I'll drag all those other ones. Gotcha. Right. Maybe I should invest in a log trailer. So I should see if this trailer here can be converted. Actually, I really want this down low. Wonder if I can do that. Come on. Just up a little bit, maybe. Gonna put a strap on it. It actually slotted into where I wanted to be. Get another one here if I can, because it's doing its best. No, do not that. Right, that's better. That's closer to what I wanted. Means I can fit some more on. That's a decent sized log there, you know, that's gonna... Alright, let's see if I can... Actually, it might not even be worth it. I'll just quickly dart out and have a look at these logs, what the size of them are. What are you? You're 320, 270, 320, alright. Yeah, well, they're all grouped together. Yeah. Well, at least I know. At least I know I can carry more than 4 logs comfortably. So that means I can collect 5 if I, you know, if they're handy to each other. Oh, there's one over here too I want to get. Oh, hang on. Grab a line. It's too far. Okay, I'll just. That's no problem. It's easily fixed. The other one's connected. There we go, that'll do it. Where is it here? Oh, what? I don't know what happened there. I might just lift the what do you call it, this thing here, the pulley up. Alright. Okay, stop. Okay, so I should be able to just sort of make this pile up a bit. Right, that'll do. Okay. See, it's really starting to thin out now. Grab this up. See, that one's so short, I might stick it on the back. That's what I'll do. This gives me the option to put the bigger ones up the front. Anywhere around here would be good, I reckon. Right in the middle would be nice. Just, yeah, that'll do. Could have been better pushed up the front a bit, but I wonder if I chop this here, if it's going to disturb the straps. Yeah, okay. I think I was messing with it a bit. What have we got here? Maybe I can get two together here. If it doesn't muck me around, I'm not going to try my luck with 3. Even though it's probably possible, I'd probably spend more time trying to get it and drop it and pick it up than it would be than just to pick it up singly. Sometimes 2 is quite achievable. Yep. It's even now it's trying to escape. It's over there. Oh, that's not too bad. Steady out. Right, that's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Not going to complain. Yeah, I did by using the chainsaw the other move. It's undone all the straps. So I'll stick a couple on now. Okay, so that's left me with one more. Okay. How heavy is that one? I think it's over 300. 207. Let's see if I can give it a bit of a push. Hopefully without knocking everything off or jamming it in and then flipping the trailer or doing something silly like that. Just want to give a bit more weight at the front of the trailer. The head of the trailer. Just, is that low enough? I don't know, we're near low enough. Crikey. There we go. It's close to where I want it to be. Right. Onwards. Right. I think I better do some more chopping wood, as in chopping them up. If we get these size logs on the trailer, we'll be, we will be in a good position. Another thing I like about this this game with the forestry, and that once you chop the trees down after a couple of days, the actual stump and that actually start changing colour. As if they would in real life. I like that. And how big is this one? I can probably carry this one back to the trailer. Yeah, I think so. Pick it up. There we go. And how heavy is the other one actually? 204. Unreal. The amount of times that I've cut something up and it's been like between 201 and 210. It's just incredible. I can't be bothered trimming it up. I'll pick it up by the tractor. Come on, get over there. About there, is it? Yeah, just see if I can get it in the groove. Oh, a little bit too far. No, that'll do. I'm happy with that. I hope this one is not going to create too much of a problem turning. If it does, I'll just have to do wide turns. Actually, probably start picking some of these big ones up. Yeah, I'm just going to go straight for the big ones. Come down this way, everything's in the way otherwise. You get out of the way. This beast out of the way. I say that in a good term. I'm not knocking it. I'm happy to get this beast on the trailer. It'll be worth a good bit of money. It's huge, nice and thick, and it's probably not even the thickest part of the tree. It's probably $1,000 there, maybe $700 or $800 worth in the one twig. Let's stick it on the big one, I reckon. Yep. Somewhere over here, I reckon, right at the end. If we can roll into place, it would be excellent. Just go back a bit. Just let it in. Yep. Exactly where I wanted it. 100%. Right, let's go get your brother. I'll stick it all on, load it up. Well, we are really chopping through this. I mean, there's only a couple of standing trees here. These three trees here, 1, 2 and 3, and then the boundary's just over there, so awesome. And I'm I'm tipping there's a lot of trees here that, you know, I can pick up by hand. I just want to get the heavy stuff on first. I might even go get the stump grinder and start grinding out some of these stumps, because we really have made a fair bit of progress. Let's see if I can really flatten this area out. Soon I'll be able to put some grass in there. Wow. I didn't think this load was actually going to produce a lot of money, but now that I'm getting these big ones on, these big heavy trees, I just need to level this up a bit. It's a bit wayward at the moment. There we go, maybe there. Maybe I can do something with that. Don't you dare flop off. You wanted to do that, didn't you? You just had to do it. Oh, crikey. When they're really next to the trailer, it's a lot harder than what it should have to be. If the log's nowhere near the trailer, they're relatively easy to pick up, but when they're sitting right next to the trailer, they tend to feel like a couple of magnets trying to repel each other. That's what it sometimes feels like. Even now, that's what I'm getting. That's nowhere near what I wanted to do. I was actually just trying to support it. Even now, it's playing up a little bit. Try and drag it away. Right. You know, there's a good space, I've got a good grip. It should be a relatively easy job, but sometimes it just likes to play games with you. I want to get it higher than that here. Even now, something level. There we go. That's not bad. Right, let's try that. Down. Try and put a strap on it. It's fighting me all the way, this one. Is that the log that I wanted? Yep. Let's hope the tractor isn't connected now. No, it's not. Awesome. That was a lot harder than it should have been. Let's throw a couple extra straps on it. I'll tell you, this trailer has really earned its money. It's paid for itself probably twice and 2 and 3 times over. Really handy trailer. Right, now let's just hop out and see if we got some 165. Awesome. Yep. Let's just start picking these up. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clear out a fair bit of this after I empty this load. I'm going to bring out the stump grinder and start, you know, change it up a bit, because we do still need to do the stumps. Right. I want to get rid of this tail. Good at mucking around with it. I've got all this room, all these little perfect positions for it, and it's always got to sit on the one that's going to cause the most dramas. I'll just take that back a little bit if I can. How's that? That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Just cut this end off. Probably disappear on me. But if it disappears, it's not worth money anyway. Yep. Oh, and there all the straps go. Come on. I was lucky. I thought I was going to lose a couple for sure, because I did see a move. All right, now how many else have I got? What about you? How much do you weigh? 221. Guess what? I'm going to take a little bit off you at the end. I don't need to put it that little. How much is that worth? What? I'm sure it said 204 before, and now it's 218. Yeah. Oh, hang on, that's that log in the distance. Okay, well, what have I chopped it down to now? Alright, what if I chop it in half? $164, 51, perfect. Alright. If I didn't have the big trailer connected, I'll probably just bring the small trailer straight up, but you know, realistically it's not worth it because there's only a few small ones here. And the trailer's nicely positioned for you know, for putting the big stuff on, otherwise the tractor will be bumping into trees and you know, the logs will be catching on things. That's why you really need a nice staging area like this. Okay. Right. On the way back I'll definitely be picking up some logs near the cabin too. Probably won't be a hell of a lot of them. Where am I going? But it needs to be neatened up. I picked up a fair few last episode near the cabin as well, so perfect. What else? There's this white one over here, which is a bit annoying. I'll get the pulley happening with these bigger ones in a moment. As soon as I get this on the trailer. Oh, what's that? Souvenir for the house. How's that looking? That doesn't look too bad actually, just, yeah, that'll do it. Get another strap on. Alright, I'm gonna bring out the pulley. Here looks like a good place to start. Since they're all so nicely lined up. Right there. Okay, so if I can get one, I can get this one in maybe. I don't know if it's going to classify as too far away. It wasn't, you know, I don't know what happened then. Just occurred to me I might be able to grab this partner as well. I'll try that. I might try to take a few more this time. Where did he go? Here. Right, we've got those there. Right. Alright, maybe I'm standing too close to it or something. Or maybe they're too heavy. That's 300. Yeah, okay. This, okay. Yeah, okay, this pulley is working on weight, like, not numbers. Like, I took 5 before, now it won't let me take more than 3. I think it's mainly because this log that I'm carrying now, these 3 are very heavy, and it's probably breaching the weight limit. There's a small log here. How heavy are you? 203. There's probably no reason why. Well, I'm hoping there's no reason why I can't connect you as well. Okay. Because it wasn't very heavy. But it's still in the way. So that worked out pretty well too. Okay. Just connect that there. push this one back and sort of line them up as best as possible. That's fine. And that's almost perfect. Straighten them up here. So they probably don't even need to be straightened up that much because I'm going to be picking up singly anyway, but there we go. Maybe I can pick up 2 at a time. Trouble is they're so bunched together I might not be able to get the claws to them. I'll be able to go, see what happens. I'll either do it or I don't do it. Okay. Get down there. Oh yeah. Alright, now let's see. It's not letting me get my forks in. Maybe just slide them back. Okay. Try now. Right, maybe I'm lucky now. Oh, it's fighting it, but I might be lucky. Okay. Yeah, you see how they're already struggling now. I mean, I'm not sure which is the best. I think I'm going to put them on the bigger, but one's going to fall out. I can feel it already trying to fall out now. It's going right near the edge. It's going to fall, I reckon. If I can get there in time, I might be able to have it just fall straight on the trailer. Open. There's one. There you go. See, one of them was already pushing itself from left to right. You see it? That is the mechanics of the forestry. Classic example. I quickly waited for it to move back into place. Oh, it has come off. See, that's why I don't do 2 logs at a time regularly, because all the time you're picking them up and trying to save time, you end up having to pick them off the ground or Just wondering, after I get these few on, I might actually get rid of them at the sawmill and to break it up a bit by doing some come on. Didn't want to grab it. Break it up by doing a bit of stump grinding. There we go. It's really fighting me this log, I don't know why. Nice little spot here. Come on, off you get. You have to fight now. Everything's strapped down. Come on. Trying to tickle it. Right. There you go. That'll do you. Okay. Sort of. Yeah, I'm not going to bother try picking them 2 up at the time, because even the way the tractor's stacked, one will stay and the other will just roll off anyway, because there's no even space for them both to land at the same time, if that makes sense. Oh, I don't know. Or maybe I'll just put them on the smaller tractor, the smaller trailer. Might be able to do that. Alright, we'll see how we go. They'll just roll off if I put them on this one, because it's on a hill. Okay, I might be lucky with the smaller trailer though. I'll see how we go. Oh, come on, quickly, it's rolling out already. I'm trying to anyway. Yeah, that might be chances here. Trying to be as gentle as I can. Is that one on? I was actually just... well, I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, it's a bit ugly, but at least it's on. Right. I might actually call this a load. I know it's not a huge load, but just the way everything's sitting, I want to get rid of it. And I'll go and get the stump grinder and I'll see if I can clean up these stumps a bit better. Where am I going to put this? I don't want to have it in the way. Righty, I reckon. Right, that'll do. Let's close this up. Alright. I think everything's pretty well strapped down. I'm not going to try and re-strap it. I'll probably have logs fly if I do. I think at least every log's got a strap on it. Right. Wow. Tractor's struggling to pull it. It might have something to do with that log that's sticking out too. I'll take a wide turn, try my luck. I don't know if you can hear it in the recording, but I can hear the sound of the logs rocking and rolling around the trail. It sounds great. Yeah, there is a bit of a jam on the turn, but at least everything's pretty much straight driving now, and I can take a wide turn once I get to the sawmill. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, it's a good load. I'm not going to say it's a great load, but it's a good load. I don't know. I'll be happy if I get 9,000 out of it. Even that's probably pushing it. Because there are a few good logs on there, but the majority of the load isn't that big. So if I can get somewhere around $9,000, I'll be happy. I'd be happy with anything I get for it, but you know what I mean. Where is it? A little bit further. Here we are. Alright. What are your bets? It's probably going to totally surprise me. A couple of times it's done that on this map. Are 13. Yep, more than happy with that. Very happy with that. And I know last episode, this is the same day. I actually paid the 20,000, so I'm not planning on paying another 20,000 today. It'll be next episode. Don't stop for me, mate. Keep going. I got my speed up. Nice. Okay. So I'll just buzz around in the Bobcat and get rid of some of these stumps, and then I'll call it this episode. I'll send the drone up later, right at the end, to see what progress we've made on it. Oh, that's what I forgot to do, was take some logs from near the cabin. Right, here we go. I love this unit. It's perfect. Come on, let's go. Okay, B. Let's see how many of these things we can get rid of. One right there. Took my eyes off for 2 seconds, and yeah, around she went. Just trying to see how much fuel I had, but I got a full tank. Alright, you can see some stumps on the field. Wow, that's because it's top heavy, I think, and I got the thing high in the air. It's just mucking around with the center point of gravity. Get rid of these. Right, just choose these things up. A little bit more. There we go. I know there's one there, I'm not too interested in that at the moment. Mainly just want to get the ones off on the field, and then I'll worry about maybe turn it off for the time being. Was that one there I just passed again? I have. I might also, if I remember, at the end of this episode, just to do a count on how many trees it's taken to clear this area. I think it'll be quite surprising. You know, it'll really be up there. Well, we're getting dark now. Let's get some lights on the situation. See stumps everywhere. Stumps in every direction. Whoa, a bit too far down. There we go. Alright, that's that one out of the way. Stumps are absolutely everywhere. I love it when you get to the stage here and you finally take the stumps out. It really starts to open the field up to let you know exactly how much progress you've made on the paddock. I can't see anything here. Must have gone. Yeah, it's gone. Wow, check them out, they're everywhere. The more I do now, the less I have to do next episode. This stump here seems to take a fair bit of. Must have been one of those big trees. There we go. We got him in the end. I wasn't going until I got him. As soon as you make progress in one area, you do a slight turn, then you see another half a dozen of them. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's one behind me as well. I can see 2 or 3 here. Hang on. At least I didn't have to go for an episode driving all the way down the shop this episode. I know there's a couple behind me. I'm just sort of trying to level off an area. Yeah, there's a couple I saw. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's one of those little chips left. Come on. I can wait. Nah, I can wait. I'm not going to muck around with that. I'll stick it on a trailer when I do a load. I can pick that piece up. Alright. Come around here. I know there'll be more. Like I said, they're in every direction. There's probably some in these bushes too, which I won't find out until I plough. That'll do for the time being. I'll come around the other side. Oh, there's one. Yeah, I knew there'd be one in the bush. Only just saw as I was heading towards the other side of the paddock. Can't even see it now, but I know it's there. Okay, I can see sawdust coming out, so it must be getting close. Yep, I'd say that's gone. Alright, I see another spark. Thought I saw something else. Hang on. No. There was a couple down over here I passed. On the edge. Is that one there? Yeah, there's one here. It just felt like I ran over one actually. What's going on? Okay. It really feels like I'm running over something in here. There's one here. clear. This one here. I'm getting a bit off the mark at the moment. What's the time? 7 o'clock. Yep. I'll just get this one here behind me. I'll fall asleep. I'll go to sleep in this episode, so I can send the drone up in daylight rather than try and look at it at night time. And that'll be the end of the episode, I think. It will be. Just as soon as I get this piece here, just give him a bit of grief. Okay, we got him. That'll do. I'm going to go back. Kill the engine there. It's really starting to smooth out a bit now. Alright. You can see my trails over here. Still got to get rid of these. But at least, it's neatening up now anyway. Okay. Just bring this here down so I don't hit the roof. Now this thing turns on a dime, I tell you. Guess we'll get something else in there. Alright, that'll do. Right, here. Okay, I'm going to send the drone, and I'm going to go to bed. I'll get up at 6. I'll send the drone up and that'll be the episode. Because it's 7 o'clock now. That's long enough for him. He's had a hard day's work. Get you up at 6. I think it's fair. I hope it's not raining. Had enough of that lately. Wow, what a beautiful day. I'm quickly going to save it here actually right now. It's just so I don't lose any time with the next episode. I'll start back there. Right, okay, 12. Flight mode on. Up and away. Wow. I'm not sure if you can appreciate how much work has actually been done, but all this green area here from the end of the plough field to where these sticks are, that's pretty much ready to plough now. That's been cleared, stumped. There's only a couple trees here, and they're not going to take too much effort. So next episode, much of the same. I'm going to be continuing clearing these. If I can get a good amount cleared, there's two things which I want to achieve. Well, I will be doing. I'm just not sure if I get enough money from these logs. Is to extend this grass field out a little bit. That'll be a definite, and put some sheep down. So that'll be interesting if I can get that organised in the next episode. It'll all come down to how quickly I can clear this area here. But we really have broken the back. I mean, if I can go out even further, you've got to appreciate this whole area where you see where I've built from the cabin to the shed to the silage pit to the grass field. That is absolute chockers with trees. This is how far I've extended the property here. Developed the property. We're progressing. We really are progressing. And it's going to be a beautiful day for the next episode. It's not too far away. We'll be buying these big fields. We really are marching forward. Anyway, folks, put the parachute on and hope it's going to be a soft landing. Hope to see everyone next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.